Skankfest is to the return of Bastard Radio. I am the Puerto Rican rattlesnake, Louis J. Gomez. He is the Puerto Rican rattlesnake, Nick Mullen. And the great Tim Dillon. Once a year now, this is what we're giving you guys once a year. I'm going to convince these guys to do this fucking podcast.
Can I cancel now?
No, you can't, no. Shane already canceled. If you, Tim, if you canceled, I was going to actually take a fucking hit out on you. You have no idea.
How'd you get here, Tim? How'd you get here?
How'd I get here?
Yeah.
Turn Tim's mic up a little bit.
Yeah, thank you. I gotta participate. I got here, I took a megabus from New York.
Oh, okay. Are they still running those?
Yeah, it was tough, but it was good, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know what would have been a cool BDSM move is riding the Feng Hua during COVID.
Yeah. No, I would have been a great sucking guys off in the back of the bus.
Yeah, it's just...
Like, I'm a bus gay. Like, that's what I would be good at.
Rosa Parks.
Yeah, they call that the Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks her cock.
Yeah, when they're like sit in the back of the bus, I'm like, I'm already there.
Yeah, you don't got to tell me twice.
Yeah.
Do we have a better microphone for Tim? Because I feel like Tim's mic is a little low, right?
Yeah, it's, you know.
We need to give him a better microphone. You fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Podcast producers deserve less money. This is my new platform that I'm running on. They don't deserve money. Let's get a microphone that works.
This is the only thing that they had to do today.
All right. He checked it, and it didn't work, and he handed it to me anyway. He went.
No, yeah.
He handed it over. What is wrong with you? The fuck is wrong? Why did they give you hair, and they took my shit away? You fucking piece of shit. God decided that I couldn't have hair, but this fucking loser... who gets paid too much to produce podcasts gets to have a full fucking head of hair.
I think my mic's off.
Both mics, 2 out of 3 mics are not working.
My mic is off now.
But that's okay.
Hold on. Stop for a second. Shut the fuck up. Who just said it's a great festival? Because I'm going to throw you out right now. I'm going to fucking punch you in your fucking spick face. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up, you Mexican faggot. We're going to fix this right now. I'm not afraid of you. How did the one person in charge of the fucking audio is looking at me like he's never looked at fucking... He's just tapping the microphone for 5 fucking minutes.
There are more working wheelchairs at this festival than microphones right now. There's a lot of crippled people here, and that's great.
All the wheelchairs also have their own PA systems. It's the same technology.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, how are you in charge? What is happening, dude? Who's in charge? Dude, stop twisting fucking buttons.
We're doing
and get who's ever in charge, you fucking... This guy doesn't actually work for me, and I'm talking to him like a piece of shit. He doesn't know the character of me, but I'm going to start punching him in the fucking head right now. Dude, you got to not leave the fucking room when we start one of the biggest shows of the festival.
Someone call Bobby Hutch, tell him I'll pay him. Just get a...
Check.
I need a bike!
I need 2 more.
Check.
Just two mics.
Yeah, dude, be in the fucking room. How are you not in the fucking room? And then he's sauntering over like it's not a fucking problem. Thank you, dude. Put some fucking pep in your step. Thank you, dude. Holy shit. Thank you.
This is the most amazing thing because Lewis has just talked about how important... Yeah, there you go.
It's crazy.
It talked about how important this show was to do, and then we get on stage and there's no microphone.
I'm gonna just start punching anybody who has a job, any job. I'm so mad at employees, just in general right now. That's crazy. And maybe you can turn
There's a little bit of a reverb.
Are you? Now I think the microphones are also a little bit too hot.
Now they're
There's
too
a little
hot.
reverb.
The microphones now are too hot.
Where's the guy that was just here that's in charge of the audio? Rebecca, take him off this fucking room right now. I'm dead ass. Why would you have a fucking retard working in the room?
We need another retard. A better retard. Someone who has more commitment to the bit.
A bigger head, a stronger head, a faster head.
A stronger retard. As retards go, they're not sending their best.
Well, it is Bastard Radio.
It is Bastard Radio.
The greatest name of any podcast ever.
Yeah.
Woo! 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 I stole that from Ric Flair. That's my thing now.
Okay.
I killed Ric Flair on Kill Tony, and now I stole his... Woo! They call me the Nature Man, because I ain't no boy, bitch. This is the second annual State of the Comedy Industry address that we're doing here on Bastard Radio. So we did this last year. We went over just the news and the shit that happened throughout the year in comedy. And I have two of the fucking funniest working comics in the world, Nick Ball and Tim Dillon, back at it. We could have made... My biggest regret in the world is not somehow making this work on SiriusXM. It would have changed my life. These guys are both rich, but I got to fucking hug all of you people all weekend because we couldn't make Bastard Radio work.
Well, you tried.
I did try.
You tried. You went in alone for one meeting, and then you called both of us, and then we called each other privately and said it's probably not going to work.
I think didn't your the PDF you sent them, it had clip art on it, I think. It had Microsoft Word default clip art.
Yes.
Your pitch, please give us money, SiriusXM.
Yeah.
Dude, but who at SiriusXM would have turned this combo down? Is that not the craziest fucking thing in the world?
Yeah.
That's psychotic.
Well, you did, in fairness to them, when they said, do you have a name for the show? Instead of saying no, which we would have maybe been all doing, you know, like, you could have just said, no, I don't.
I just thought of the first two words that came to mind.
Bastard Radio, and then he went, phew, I didn't say the N-word. Considered it a win. I did it.
Yeah. He was so close.
I had an idea that wasn't racist.
And you were you thought it was a good name. Like when you called us, you were kind of like, you were kind of hyped.
I was like, guys, I got the name.
Yeah. You weren't like shamefully like, hey, I made a big mistake.
No, it was a cool name. I thought it was a fun name.
You were like, hey, I did a good thing, and we're going to get a check. And they never called you back.
They never called me back. They didn't even consider this. Oh,
You probably didn't even meet with anyone at Sirius.
Yeah.
I went to the wrong address.
There's a chance you didn't meet with anyone at Sirius.
I was just at a dry cleaner's talking to the guy behind the counter.
He was just a security guard in the lobby.
Well, look, I'm very happy to be able to do Bastard Radio here at Skankfest. It's been an unbelievable fucking weekend. Thank you guys for all being here. The best one that we've ever done. It's grown every single year. We're more organized than we've ever been before. We want to move it from Vegas next year, but the owners of this venue, they literally just came up to me. They were like, dude, we will not let you move it from Vegas. They said, they were like, whatever we have to do to keep this here at this venue. So we don't know what we're doing next year.
There's no way they said that. There's no way the owners... I saw a pregnant woman with a needle in her stomach.
No, it's the guy that owns Sirius. He's outside. He's got a speaker and
First
a
of all,
fucking Rubbermaid
Louis
attached
has
to it.
never spoken to the owner of this venue. The owner of this venue has layers between him and Louis J. Gomez. The owner of this venue doesn't know this is even happening in it right now. He's fucking a kid in Aspen somewhere. And he has no... Louis thinks he's dealing with, like, property developers and...
No, I swear to God. I swear to God, they really want us back. Oh, shit. All right, look, man, let's get into some of these things, because it has been quite the year in comedy. And our comedy year, by the way, Skankfest is our New Year's, right? So our comedy year was last Skankfest and this year. I love it. I get a New Year's. I get 2 New Year's every year because I get so inspired every time I come here. I go home afterwards and I'm like, that's it. I got to figure out a way to make more money off these people. Let's go. Immediately. So, all right. So
By these people, you mean the employees.
Yes.
You're going to pay them less.
$1 saved is $1 earned, Nick.
I got to figure out how to get slaves. Right?
So I am earning a lot of money off of my employees.
Yeah. That was Ben Franklin, right?
So right after Skankfest last year, this was October 24th, 2022, Ariel Elias. You guys remember Ariel Elias?
Yes.
This was a huge news story in comedy.
Somebody threw a beer at her.
So yeah, somebody threw a beer at her during her set at Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club. The clip goes viral, and she is invited onto Kimmel to make her late night debut. You're booing? Why? Why are you booing her? She's a funny comic who got a beer thrown at her.
Well, you know what?
They just boo women. They heard a woman's name, and then they got...
This is very hard for this audience because they do respect comedy, but they're also pro-violence towards women. So they're in a weird middle ground. Like, even me, I'm like... Oh. I'm like for the bottle, but I'm also like, I don't know.
Sorry, Nick.
I didn't say anything.
I think if any woman goes above 15 minutes, you should be able to throw a beer bottle at her. That's the very maximum. No, but Ariel's great. She got invited on Kimmel. I thought it was great.
Did you invite her here?
To Skankfest? I think she would turn us down in a heartbeat. I think she's like a nice, like, woke, good chick, right? She married to Dan Shacky now?
I don't know any of this.
You know none of these people.
This is big comedy news.
This is huge comedy news. It was.
Who is Ariel Elias married to?
Yeah,
this is the biggest thing to happen in comedy this year.
It's just crazy. This is like a school shooters manifesto. This is like not even the news.
Yeah.
It's like my girl Ariel got...
Well, I mean, there's not that much comedy news, guys. Fine, we'll go to...
It's like, did you hear Mort Saul got a mole removed?
Joan Rivers is dead.
Yeah, by the way, next year it will be on fucking October 1st, 2023. Joe DeRosa comes out as a homosexual.
Would he come out or would he just leak under the door of the closet? Just slowly melt, starting with his nipples, just coming out from under the door.
Hey guys, it's me. I'm gay, by the way.
There's not a ton of comedy news, but we're going in chronological order. 3 days later, this is crazy. The same comedy week. It's a big comedy news week. Comedian and former SNL performer Chris Redd gets sucker punched outside of the Comedy Cellar and is sent to Bellevue Hospital. Shortly after, he started dating Kenan Thompson's ex-wife.
And then Jimmy Kimmel fucked his wife.
Jimmy Kimmel fucked his wife.
To make up for it.
That's not great news. By the way, Harrington is the one who set this up.
Yeah.
So
It's an employee's fault.
It is always...
It is an employee's fault. I will say I should have read these notes even for 1 second before we started the show.
Well, we're starting so long ago.
Yeah.
No one remembers these things. I mean, but I get it's a year in review.
All right. You know what? It's the same
Look,
day.
no, I love this. Literally on this is...
The same day.
Bud Friedman, actor, war hero, and founder of the Improv, passed away. Jay Leno's car garage caught on fire.
Yeah.
That is a good one, actually.
That's very funny.
Okay, that one's good.
Because he was severely burned.
He was really burned in his face. The speaker over there is great.
It would be great if he came back and his chin was gone. That was the thing that was burned. And we all had to adjust to like...
Comedian Kyle Anderson releases The Problem with Chris D'Elia, detailing the accusations against the comic as well as an interview with his former tour manager.
That's juicy.
It's a juicy one.
Yeah, that is juicy.
It's juicy.
Have we decided that Chris D'Elia is actually a pedophile? I don't really know what the jury... I don't pay attention on these things. Guys, clap your hands if you think he's actually a pedophile.
I love, by the way, this woman had the absolute best response. She went like this. She went... There's nothing better than someone who's kind of like on the fence about the pedophile accusation. It's like, it's the worst thing you could call a person, so there's nothing better than someone going, I guess he's fucking kids.
This is how like the courts worked in England. Until like 1800.
Well, clap your hands.
Is he a pedophile? And then, yeah, they'd be like, yeah. Be like, okay.
Clap your hands if you don't think Chris D'Elia is a pedophile.
You are all pedophiles.
It's only the LA comics on the festival. Is anybody at the store is doing it? It's not a single normal person.
Yeah.
So the vast majority, I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? And he definitely
where there's Skittles, there's a man that fucks. where there's a guy who has him holding a baby on his album cover. There's probably a pedophile.
Yeah. So that's that. You know, poor guy. I said, poor guy. He's a victim of his own mind. He can't help it. Come on.
Here's a great thing about comedy.
You can't know what you're attracted to. Tim's gay.
That's true, kind of. Here's what I'll say. It is not. This is a great thing about comedy. It has not hurt his career.
No, dude, he sells so many more tickets than me. It's crazy.
Well, there's a lot of pedophiles that don't have any type of entertainment.
I would.
That's an untapped market.
The confident pedophile is the only comic we haven't had.
Right.
Just a tour called Ain't Nothing Wrong With It.
Yeah. There's a guy that looks exactly like me that's like, this guy's awesome. There's something about him I like now.
Yeah.
That I didn't before.
I would take the mental plight of being a pedophile if I could sell as many tickets as Chris D'Elia.
That's 80% of people in comedy.
Yeah, dude. If the devil came and said, "Art, you're gonna want to fuck kids, but you're gonna be able to sell out theaters," I'm like, "Let's fucking go. Bring me that kid pussy right now."
There's so many comics that watch just like 25 documentaries about him, and then they go to his page and he's like, "We're adding a third show," and they're like, "What do I have to do?"
Dude, who the fuck, dude? He sold his soul to the devil when he was like a baby or something, dude. Because he gets to be famous and fuck children. The man can't miss. He can't miss. So, okay, this is a big one, dude. December 31st, 2022. This is fucking huge news in comedy. Caroline's on Broadway. The famous comedy club closes its doors.
That's the saddest story yet.
Yes.
That's the one that's upset me the most.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. Did you work Caroline's, Nick?
I love Caroline.
Yeah.
That was a great.
She's a good woman. She looks good even though she's older.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, she's an older woman. Caroline.
Most people that book comedy are very scary looking,
Yeah.
regardless of gender.
Yeah.
Caroline looked good.
Yeah, she was put together. She was too good for the comedy business.
That's correct.
Yeah. But that's it. Are there any more headlining clubs in the city? Gotham, maybe?
I guess.
Yeah, nobody knows.
This is riveting. It's good radio.
It's a big fucking news
It is a
story.
big deal. It was a great
How
club.
about your fucking,
It's a great club.
either say something good or
This
say
would've
something bad
been the
about it.
first episode on Sirius. Just bomb. Well, fuck it. We already got the $250. They can't take it away from us now.
Lewis promises them. He's like, it's edgy. They're going to just talk about it. Then we sit down and Lewis is like, Caroline's closed.
She was a nice lady.
Lewis is like, it was a great club.
Yeah. I'm like, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's all I have to contribute.
Fuck.
4 times in an hour.
The executives are like, we better call Chris D'Elia and make some real noise.
All right, let's go to February 5th, 2023. This year,
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle wins a Grammy for The Closer, his latest special, and it draws ire from the LGBTQ community.
Define ire, quick.
Ire? Fire without an F.
It's not bad. It's not the worst.
They were so mad they couldn't even get the F out.
I never learned how to read.
I really didn't prepare for this. No, but I mean, what do you guys think of Dave Chappelle? Do you think he's a little preachy at this point?
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion. I don't have an opinion.
Do you guys think Dave Chappelle's a pedophile? Clap your hands. I think so.
He is starting to look a lot like Earthworm Jim, and it's like that's my only criticism of him, really. He looks a lot like Yertle the Turtle. I can't even tell.
Yeah, he's no, obviously he's a legend, but I feel like he really loves the smell of his own shit.
Mm-hmm.
He just has that fucking looks like he just sniffs his own.
Like literally.
Like literally, looks like he smells his shit while he smokes a cigarette. It's like this is.
Do people's shit smell different in a way?
You know what's weird? I just realized that I like the smell of my own shit.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, the venue owner won't let us leave. Remember that? The man who owns this multi-million-dollar building cannot live if this doesn't go on in it.
You got to come back next year and sell those Glade plug-ins modeled after.
No,
your
they're
Apple.
doing good shit. They're talking about their own shit. We need this in the building. That's why I got into real estate development.
You're going to tell me you don't like the smell of your own shit a little bit.
And depending on the toilet water is very important. It changes the whole thing.
Yeah, he puts lemons.
Yeah, I have different toilets with different effects.
Cucumbers.
Got that
One of my toilets is just hot chocolate.
How do you know when to flush?
What?
How do you know when
Oh, we don't flush. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I did that one time as a kid. I wanted to see how many times I could shit in a toilet
Without flushing.
Without flushing, yeah, to see how much shit I could put in there.
How far did you get?
Not very far before my dad was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "It's science. I'm doing an experiment."
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I've taken shits that literally fucking pile up out of the toilet, like in crazy ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can see why you like the own smell then.
Yeah, I love the smell of it.
Athletic Greens sponsors the show. We're a very proud partner.
Tim, you're LGBTQ. Did it make you mad what Dave Chappelle said in a special in the closer?
No, he was. It was the trans stuff, right? That's what people got mad at.
Yeah, but you're part of that. Does it
I
bother
am
you?
trans. I am
No, does
trans.
it bother you that you're part of that umbrella, including trans?
The umbrella.
Am I part of the umbrella? Trans people? No, I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad at what he said. I thought what he said was kind of normal and reasonable.
Right.
Yeah.
What did he say? I don't remember.
I think he said,
all trans
we should.
people should be gay.
Yeah, he said the Holocaust was okay if it was trans people. So I wasn't offended by it.
He said, "I don't think they should stop with the penis.
Yeah,
Cut their
yeah.
head off."
Yeah.
Oh.
He goes, why not decapitate all of these freaks? It was a bit.
It's a very reasonable take.
He said
I don't have any problem with gay people.
Right.
But if you're gay, then it's time. Yeah, we're
He
putting
said
you on
if
the
you
train.
see one of them, light them on fire. It's clearly metaphor. I wasn't really disturbed.
Yeah.
Were you upset, Louis?
Was I upset?
Yeah, it's a.
Yeah, you stole my bit.
You got to be one of those letters.
What'd you say?
You got to be one of those letters by now.
Do you think so?
You got to.
Oh, what, because of my eyeliner, you piece of shit?
The eyeliner. Yeah.
Dude, the eyeliner is fucking
It's
manly.
the only hustle
Yeah.
you haven't tried.
What? Which one? Being gay?
Being a faggot and like getting that money, because there's money there.
Yeah.
Being some kind of queer.
I think it's too late.
Who knows?
What do you mean it's too?
I'm going to get this knot. Joe DeRosa just became gay this weekend.
Yeah. That's why it's too late.
Did you hear about what Joe DeRosa did, by the way?
He had Chris Stefano told me he.
Chris called you to tell you.
Chris called 30 people immediately. And he said he was blown by a tranny, and I was like, oh, it's Vegas.
Yeah. It was wild. It was a wild fucking time.
Was it? But I'm sure it was a transgender person that looked very female.
Yeah, she's right there. She's in the front row. The reason she's sitting in the front row is because she blew Joe DeRosa.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you for coming. Well, she's very pretty. I think he did the right thing.
Yeah, no, she's fucking great. Look at every guy in this room thinking about fucking a tranny this weekend. Does it bother you when we say tranny instead of trans? You don't give a shit, right? I feel like if you still have your cock, we should be able to call you a tranny. If you cut your cock off, I'll call you trans. I feel like you've made the commitment. All right, too real.
Okay, well. I love that your version of being an ally to the trans community is just having them suck off comedians and then putting them in the front row of your podcast that doesn't have...
Whoa.
You're like, Dave Chappelle went a little far.
Yeah.
I treat these people right. They suck off comedians, and then they sit up front.
And Joe DeRosa at that.
And Joe DeRosa,
Yeah.
a guy with a podcast about garlic bread. And I like it. I do listen. Let's be honest. I like. It's in my rotation.
It's your favorite subject.
Yeah, it is something I like. I shouted it. I'm like, you're wrong.
Oh, shit. I think this is actually huge comedy news. February 12th, 2023, Eric Andre pulling Emily Reddick.
No. Make him do it.
Make him do it.
Emily Ratajkowski.
He's making good money to be here.
and they go public as a couple, and that's fucking. That was like a moment for every fucking ugly dude in the world. It was like, holy shit, dude, we can do something. There's a chance if we just get really famous and rich and hilarious, we could maybe pull a smoking hot model. Mm-hmm. That's it. So yeah, that was comedy fucking news. I don't know, Tim. Who's your Emily Ratajkowski? Who would be if we saw Tim Dillon dating this person?
Sebastian Maniscalco and his father.
Because I can't.
His father. I want to be in a throuple with Maniscalco and his father.
You and Sebastian are just fucking. His dad's making the biggest pot of spaghetti sauce you've ever seen.
We're all
Getting hungry.
We're all doused in olive oil.
I got Nick's mic going out again. Can we get one of these other mics to work?
Is that
please?
I think mine's fine.
No, it keeps on cutting out.
Oh, it does.
Can one of the producers take their own life at this
Please,
point?
dude. The only way they could save this show if they pulled the gun out and blasted their fucking brains out. Right
My
in this
daughter
stage.
was poisoned with anthrax on the way here. That's why I couldn't be here. She got anthrax on her. That's like a funny. That was a funny.
No, that was but that was more recent. That's going to be in next year's.
No, that's why you're fucking this up. I'm telling you, here's what you're doing.
You got to go backwards.
You're doing this
But
wrong.
the rules, Tim.
You can't.
But Harrington's list.
right. You can't do stories from 11 months ago. You got to do shit people have heard of.
Harrington's List is like a shitty version of Schindler's List. It only has 3 people on it.
Yeah.
This is like the oldest list. You're like, Louis C.K. was canceled. Like, it's completely crazy.
Okay, all right. So, what do you think of the Hassan Minaj thing?
I respect it.
Should comedians be able to?
I was saying Steve Ranazizi should be going around telling people Hassan killed him. Hassan killed me.
I respect that.
They both have different 9/11 terrorist lies. That fucking rules. All right, what about this? February 22nd last year, Dan Soder officially leaves the bonfire and is replaced by Robert Kelly. They hate it. They hate it. They're booing Bobby Kelly. The godfather of comedy podcasting in New York City, you pieces of shit. That's it. Who do you think would have been a better replacement than Bobby Kelly on the bonfire?
Fat Bobby Kelly.
Get in the time machine.
Yeah.
But Fat Bobby did have a lot more fucking... But Bobby now is just a little too confident, dude.
Yeah. That's got to be... It's the losing weight as a comedian, that's got to be the hardest thing. Because it's when you're fatter, it's funnier, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's always funnier. A big fat guy saying anything is hilarious.
But I think a big fat guy is funny for other people to like laugh at.
That's part of it.
But being a big fat guy just sucks.
Yeah.
No offense, Tim. You're rich. You're rich.
Yeah, that helps.
It does.
That helps.
It does. And gay. But that would make me, I guess, you know what, if I was, because being fatter, like, it really bothers me when I'm having sex.
Yeah.
But if I was just fucking a dude from behind, I guess it wouldn't bother me that much.
Yes, and also the people having sex with you they're enjoying it for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, they like this.
They love this.
This is what they,
What do people...
When a woman signs on to the Gomez plan, it's more than just the physical.
Yeah.
She's getting your mind.
Yeah.
She's getting a family.
You guys can share makeup now.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
She gets...
You guys can share clothing and makeup.
She gets Friday passes to Skankfest.
Yeah, she comes
I give single day passes.
She's the one fucking up the mics right now. Was that a big story that he...
That was,
left? Yeah.
That he left? I mean, to us, to our people, to our world, Dan Soder leaving the bonfire.
It's a comedy story.
Yeah.
Tom Brady announces that comedy is his potential career path.
Now that his football career is over, yeah. That's huge news too. Do you get annoyed when professional athletes and famous people start doing comedy?
No. Why would that annoy me?
Why would anyone be annoyed with that?
Some people get very annoyed by
this. It's the dumbest thing in the world. I don't know why you would,
to do comedy or
it's retarded.
Yeah. I would be more offended if he was like, okay, I'm going to be the world's best mailman. You know what I mean? Like, those guys, that's a
Or if he was
federal
like,
government job.
I'm going to fly planes.
Yeah.
Or something, you know what I mean? Like, What's his biggest problem?
Well, once you retire from fucking being a professional football player, you don't need to do anything.
Well, that's true.
Why even like do it? Was Tom Brady funny? Was he like a funny human being? So what's the point of like?
Maybe he'll gain hundreds of pounds.
Maybe he will join the bonfire.
Yeah. They're like, look how fat I am.
Maybe he will become a racist pedophile. There are many routes.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Maybe that's the path. Would you guys like Tom Brady on the bonfire more than Bobby Kelly? That's half the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see.
How many fucking pages are there?
Dude, there's a lot of comedy news, dude.
Most insane.
That's the whole idea of the show.
I got a plan. We're going to ruin the entire podcast.
Yeah.
All right, though, this is a big deal, guys. March 7th, 2023, Joe Rogan officially opens the Comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas.
Have you performed there?
I did, yeah.
Wow, that's an oversight. We'll have to speak to the management over there.
That was a huge deal. Have you been to the Mothership yet, Nick?
Yeah, I went by. I didn't perform there. I just went by when I was at Cap City. It's nice. Real nice in there.
Yeah, it's a great club. It's awesome. It's great.
It's very weird because you hear all this shit about it online. They make it seem like it's a sinkhole into hell, like culturally. But
Is that what they say?
You know, people get mad at it because it's a
Right.
Joe Rogan thing.
No, dude, I think people like fucking blow it out of proportion how great it is.
That's what I mean. Is you go by and it's like, oh, this is just a club.
It's just a great club. It really is
Really
a great club.
good, yeah,
yeah.
But the way that people talked about it, I thought it was going to be like just fucking, they give
Hate
you a
speech.
gold bar when you walk in as a comedian.
Right, yeah.
You fucking you get,
Yeah. Well, yeah, they do to some people.
Yeah, I got a gold bar.
Yeah,
I didn't
you
even
get a
know who
gold
I
bar?
was.
Dude, we get bullion. They pay us
Yeah.
gold bullion.
Mine had a little swastika on it and an eagle.
Yeah.
There was a guy with wire rim glasses and a
Yeah.
black hat.
the
How much
Mothership.
were you paid for your set?
I think like a grand.
You paid $1,000?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Why? How much were you paid for
And
your
it was
set?
in Iraqi dinar
Yeah.
also. That was-
If you're a regular there,
Yeah,
you get 100,000 per
that's
set.
not true.
Yes, it
You
is.
don't get
You're-
$100,000
Dude,
per
if you're a
set.
regular, you're not a regular there. I recommended you. Joe said
He
no.
was like, no way.
But if you're a regular, you get 100,000 per set.
You actually get equity in the club. They give you 4% every time you perform.
The rent in Austin is high.
Dude, Austin sucks dick. I'm getting so sick of people pretending that this is the comedy capital of the world.
This?
It fucking blows.
Yeah.
Tim, how do you feel about Austin? You bought a house there. Do you ever go back?
I go back sometime. I like it because I make $100,000 for it.
God damn it, Tim, you don't.
At the Comedy Mothers.
You're just saying that, dude. They
You're
pay
in the-
everyone
if you're in a
$1,000.
group. It's a group. It's a small group.
$1,000 also is a wild amount of money to do a set on a Tuesday night. It's a crazy amount of money. In New York City, if you go to the Stand, one of the sponsors here at the festival.
To give you an example of how crazy $1,000 is, that's what Lewis pays a producer for a year of work. To give you an idea
It's a wild amount of money.
of how expensive it is.
No, a spot in New York City on a weeknight pays, I think, still $30, $40.
50, maybe.
Maybe. I don't even think so.
Yeah, it's a lot. They pay very
And then
well.
Joe Rogan opens a club and he's got $1 billion and he's like, I'm going to pay everyone $1,000 per spot. And then everyone's like, dude, every comedy club should be run that way. We're like, yeah, no shit. We don't just fucking create fucking money.
What?
Okay.
I think we're supposed to be arguing that we don't get paid.
I don't know what point
That's
you're
what-
making.
Yeah, Lewis's point is that we shouldn't make
We
money.
should not get
every
paid.
club should have money, and the money they should do something with it.
All right.
Duh. What?
All right. March 20th, 2023. This is terrible news, Harrington. This isn't good news. Adam Sandler. No, we're going to skip that one. All right, this is actually kind
Wait,
of
what
cute.
happened to Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler received the Mark Twain Prize at the Kennedy Center.
Why is
That's
that?
on there.
Why is that
There's
sad?
nothing
Why
that
is
this
that?
audience loves more than the Kennedy Center.
They love it, dude.
They love the
Why is
Kennedy
that sad news? What?
No, it's nobody cares about that news. It's bad
Oh,
news
oh.
to not be on here.
I thought you said it was.
I should have even brought it
sad.
up. This is better news. March 29th, Aura Harrington is born. Officially the only
Yeah.
purely good thing to come out of the Legion of Skanks podcast.
Wow. Yeah.
Mike Harrington and Alex, our producers, had a baby.
They name her Aura because you don't know the gender yet, so you don't know if it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah, by the way, what is that name, or who named the child Aura?
I don't know. Dude, who was it, Harrington or Alex? Who came up with that name?
What? I mean, that's the craziest. Name her Acura. It's the dumbest.
That's cool. It's
Sounds
like Aura
like
with a C in it. Yeah.
This is my child Aura.
Yeah.
But that's it. The Legion of Skanks, our producers, we got them together. They were on an intern competition together, and they fucking made a little baby. It's the cutest little baby you'll ever see in your entire lives.
Did you bump their pay after the?
Yes, I fucking did, you piece of shit. You guys gotta stop this shit, okay? I pay my producers good. Tim,
I made one joke.
you fucking motherfucker.
Called me fat. You called me fat. I made one joke.
I texted Tim after the Bobby Hutch thing, and Tim was like, they're out of control, these producers.
They're nuts.
These producers are fucking crazy.
I side with you.
I know you do.
I side with capitalism. I side with Rupert Murdoch.
What did you say exactly?
I was like, they're all crazy. He's working at Goldman Sachs now, Bob. I don't know. No, Louis truly, I got to be honest with you, Louis is very good to people. And I know that sounds crazy, but he is. He almost, he helped me and Nick a lot early on.
I didn't help Nick that much.
I'm lying, Louis.
You bought me clothes. I used to go around New York City completely nude.
Me and Nick were living in a train.
Yeah. We were doing musicals in a train. We were doing the world's worst showtime. Yeah. That's a New York joke.
I kept hurting myself.
Yeah, right.
And then
you're ripping the bars out of this.
And then Louis found us, and now we're doing
I didn't even help you. I think that
you did help everybody.
Helping is a weird fucking word, dude. You were great, and I said you're great. I was like, you should stop doing a podcast with Mike Racine about spaghetti, and you should do a fucking.
But before we had Come Town, you one night at the stand, you gave me a gram of cocaine.
That is true. I did.
That's very nice.
Dude, that was a real, like a core memory between me and Nick Mullen was me and him doing cocaine in the stand bathroom and not talking to each other. Just me and him just doing lines and not even having a conversation. Just you went, then I went, then you went, then I went.
That's the way I like it.
And then we ran out of cocaine.
A lot of people
and we just walked in opposite directions.
A lot of people do cocaine wrong. They're like, yeah, you just talk all night. I'm like, what are you talking about? You sit there staring at your phone.
Those were the fucking days. I missed
open
cocaine.
up the Stocks app.
Dude, I used to fucking do cocaine alone all the time.
Yeah.
That was the way to do it, alone, dude. Because if I did it with people, I had to share the cocaine. When you do it alone, it's all yours. Just have a secret cocaine habit. When's the last time you did cocaine, Tim?
Oh, man, 13 years ago.
Do you remember the last time you did cocaine?
I don't remember the exact last time.
Nick, do you remember the last time you did cocaine?
Yeah, it was whatever weekend I was with Adam in Chicago. February of 2022? Yeah.
Was there a reason that was the last time?
Yeah, I think I had a heart attack. I think we got like a fentanyl bag or something.
Really?
He was trying to take me to the emergency room. I was fucked up bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then I thought it was me, but then we went back. I did the club a year later, and I saw the guy that opened, and I was like, yeah, this happened that night. He's like, oh, yeah, me too. I had to leave the bar because I was having like a heart attack. And I guess it's like, oh, yeah, I guess we just got fentanyl.
So we have Dance Safe here, and they tested somebody's coke, and it came back positive for fentanyl.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So somebody almost died at Skankfest this year.
Well, that's a little dramatic.
It's a little dramatic.
You don't know if they were going to die.
You have no idea. They could have had a great night.
That is true.
Fentanyl can't be all bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the exact opposite of cocaine, right? You're expected to be all uppity, and then you're like, bah.
The only bad thing about it is the death. If that happens.
Yeah, it rules until you're dead. It is just probably the absolute best.
Is anybody here with their kids this year?
No.
Some people come with
Well, no, I guess, well, it's 21 and over, so...
There's people that come with their families.
No, not like young kids, though. We got a dad and son over here? Hell yeah, dude. How old is the son? 27. Hell yeah.
How old's the dad?
37.
37.
It's a family environment here. Yeah, by the way, if we don't come back to Vegas, because it's 21 and over in Vegas too, so maybe if we went to a, we went
We could
there-
have children's shows.
Yeah, we could have, Nick, we could have your girlfriend there.
We could do.
Nick's hot teenage girlfriend. Holy shit.
Good for me. I don't know.
All right, let's go. This is good. This is good stuff. Let's see. May 12th, Chrissy Mayer was heckled enough to make headlines after making Dylan Mulvaney jokes following the Bud Light can backlash. What the fuck? No, never mind. I thought it was a different story. Comedian Amy Smart dies unexpectedly at 63. Andy Smart. Who the fuck is Andy Smart?
Well, it doesn't sound so smart to me.
This would have been better if we took random suggestions from homeless people outside. Like if we just walked up to someone raving.
Talk about Zapp and Roger.
Yeah, right.
Dude, read this one, dude. This is crazy that Carrington put this on this list.
Popular Chinese comedy group Shanghai Zhaogao Culture Media Company over $2 million for a joke that made light of the Chinese military.
What the fuck are you talking about, Harrington?
Popular Chinese comedy.
I didn't. You should have left the headline in Chinese. What? Shanghai Zhaoguo Culture Media Company over $2 million for a joke they made. I have no idea what that is.
I don't know. I know, guys. Look, I didn't read the notes at all. I said, hey, give me big fucking news stories. You're right, dude. It's bad production, and this is why they don't get paid well. This is not on me. It's on them.
CNN adds comedian Bill Maher to their Friday lineup. First time a comedian hosted a program for the news network.
All right. No, this is actual news right here. May 18th, 2023, Gas Digital announces the lineup for the first ever round of Gas Digital 30-minute specials.
Yeah.
Huge news. That was it. Thank you guys for making mine the least watched out of all of them. I really appreciate that. That fucking Colin Turrell and Jordan Jensen have officially lapped me in the fucking business. You pieces of shit. Worst fucking fan base in comedy. The Gas Digital fan base. Whoa! I think 30 minutes are the future, Tim. You actually inspired me because I was thinking about doing an hour, and then we were talking about doing 30 minutes with Gas Digital, and you said to me, you're like, dude, they give you the analytics, and nobody watches more than the first half of the special.
I told you the real analytics are do no minutes.
Yeah, you're like, dude, just quit comedy right now.
No, 30 minutes is good. That's a good time.
Yeah, no, I agree. When you look at like the analytics for these specials, people don't watch more than 30 minutes
That's
of the
what
specials.
we need more of is algorithms determining.
Analytics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fucking analytics do tell if you're doing an hour and nobody's watching the second half of it, you're literally just wasting half the material.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Tim, this is what you told me, and you inspired me to create the Gas Digital half hour.
And now I should be paid. You should pay me. Can you hook me? I had no idea I should be getting a royalty for this. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I've lost over $100,000 on the Gas Digital 30-minute specials, Tim. So.
No, it was a good idea.
It was a great idea. All right. Oh, this is a good one, guys. This is more recent. Netflix announces a special.
Can please.
No, stop, dude. Oh, no, this was a big deal, though. This was here.
Singapore's foreign minister apologizes to Malaysia in the wake of Jocelyn Chia making a joke about the missing Malaysia Airlines flight 37.
That was actually big news.
That was a big news.
Do you remember there was that fucking Asian chick? She made that joke? Look, these guys are so pumped about that, dude.
This is huge.
There was a comedian fucking made waves where the fucking government is apologizing on her behalf.
It's wild.
That is crazy.
It's crazy.
Fuck you, Tim. I'm sick of this shit.
I enjoy it.
That was a big fucking news story.
I think the Malaysians should have killed her.
Yes.
Because that shows that they're tough. They're too peaceful over there. They get over things.
I feel like I'm having a stroke reading half of these headlines. Why is there so much Chinese shit?
It's all China. The third page is mostly Chinese. It's mostly like stories from like Singapore.
Alibaba signs a deal with Jack Ma to produce Sarah Silverman.
I think he just went onto AI and typed in comedy news, and he just printed out whatever came back.
The Daily Show is being translated into Korean. It has nothing to do with anything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this
is good. This is going great.
This is going great.
I mean, this is the highlight of the year.
Yeah.
What about this? Netflix.
We've done what, 6 episodes of this podcast? And
7?
7.
This is the 7th.
The 7th. Yeah. So this is what, like a
lucky number 7.
Lucky number 7. Well, it's got to be like a 20% failure rate. Yeah.
No, this is one episode a year, and we'll see.
That's great. That's all we need to do is 1 episode a year. They fucking love it. What are you talking about? Look how happy these people are. Yeah. How about you guys stop being fucking negative and learn how to podcast like me, dude. Once in a while, say something mildly funny. Get them to chant. They love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we should do that.
Yeah.
We should be more positive in life.
Be a little bit more fucking positive, dude. Look, next news story here. Netflix announces a special for Matt Rife. Natural Selection, due out later this year. Say they don't. I don't know why they don't like Matt Rife for some reason either.
Because he's rich.
Because he's rich.
Yeah. Anybody that's going to make $30 million on a tour, if your first instinct should be fuck that guy, and then begrudgingly, well, good for him.
Well, it's not just rich. I think he's rich and good looking.
Yeah, right.
It's a combination of both of those because Shane is rich.
If you go around the casino, this is what I don't understand. You go around the casinos.
Rich.
I'm not rich.
Yes, you are.
Shut the fuck up, Tim. I'm not rich. I'm a man of the people.
Louis, you are legit. You are wealthy compared to like global number, like the global people.
If you count Africa, I'm loaded. Yes.
Well, I am counting them.
Okay, fine.
I'm counting India, Asia, Africa.
Yeah, then I'm doing fine. But
Matt's a sweetheart. He's a really nice guy.
yeah, Matt is a very, very nice guy. People like to hate on him. I bet you the people that are booing him don't even know his comedy. Nope. They just saw a good-looking guy who's got some money. Chicks want to suck his dick.
How many messages did you send him to come here?
None. I did. Well, we followed each other on social media for a while. I messaged him to come on Legion of Skanks a couple months ago.
Okay.
And he said he will. I'd have him on Legion of Skanks. Why not?
Yeah.
He's a good guy. I think people like to just, whatever it is, dude. It's like our audience, you guys are so ugly and poor that anytime you see somebody that's successful and good looking, it just, you're fucking, it's that he's gay? What'd you say? If you want crowd work, it's from Big J. Well, that's all Big J will give you, so don't worry. Ask Big J to write a joke and wait. Yeah, dude, I think Matt Rife is a nice enough. I don't really know his material, but he's a nice enough guy. Yeah. Is there anybody better looking, Tim? Is that the best looking male comic?
You said Sebastian Maniscalco already.
He loves Sebastian.
Yeah, no, that only because of his. Yeah, I like the movie he made about having sex with his father. I think he's the best looking now. Yeah.
Yeah, but too good looking.
Can you give us a little Sebastian? I love your impression of him. It's always great. Do your Sebastian Maniscalco.
This is how bad this is going.
No, it's going terrible. I'm like, fuck it. I'm the crowd now, and I'll make suggestions.
Louis, you hear this guy, Louis Gomez? He's, a Puerto Rican guy. He owns this thing, whatever.
It sounds just like him, folks. It's perfect.
You know, I sucked my father's cock. My father said to me, we went to Coney Island, and he goes, why don't you suck my cock in the car? Because we're Italian. So it's not gay. We're Italian. I suck my father's cock. I swallow my father's cock because we're Italian. If you're Italian, your father's going to say, take my cock and put it in your mouth.
Just give me a little suck on my balls. On my balls.
One time, even over the holidays, my father...
The holidays.
My father, he said, why don't you suck my cock in front of everybody?
Don't forget my balls.
My balls.
I've never heard Sebastian Maniscalco speak.
It's just like that.
Yeah, it's good.
It's very similar.
That's good.
I did Skankfest.
I think I like your impression of Jordan Peterson. That really makes me laugh.
Can we?
No, I want to hear this now.
I can't even
do Jordan Peterson sucking his dad's cock. Come on.
I can barely.
It's them sucking their own dad's cock. That's a great idea.
I suck my father's. I can barely.
I do Mufasa from Lion King.
Can I do RFK Jr.?
Yeah.
I suck my father's cock. I suck Lewis.
I was hoping it would tell me secrets about who killed him.
I came to a festival called Skankfest.
I tried to suck evidence out of dad's cock.
I wanted to talk about vaccines at Skankfest. It's run by a Puerto Rican guy, Louis J. Gomez.
Okay, these are these are the more recent ones. We're almost done with this, guys. Don't worry, I got this. This is
Sarah Silverman filed legal complaints against ChatGPT creator OpenAI, saying that their tools copied her 2010 memoir. I'm not even finishing. This is crazy. Country star Jimmy Allen announces that he will start touring as a stand-up comedian in the wake of multiple sexual assault allegations.
That's the only good one on here.
That one I like.
Yeah.
That really is. If you get caught as a rapist, just get into stand-up comedy. Is there any rapist that Skankfest would have accepted? Like, we could book Cosby here, and I think people would be like, you know what? That's fine.
But because he's like 200 years old.
Yeah, he can't actually hurt anybody. Like, D'Elia's all fucking springy and spry. He's got a purple belt. D'Elia can hurt you people. Russell Brand.
That was a big story. That should have been on your list.
That's a recent story. That is a very recent one.
He'll be here next year.
Yeah, probably.
Do you regret the eyeliner after the Russell Brand accusation?
No, that's why I did it. He inspired me.
Okay.
Don't fucking muck my eyeliner, Nick. I've
Not
gotten more.
mocking it. I think it looks good. My only concern is that you have blepharitis and you really shouldn't be wearing eyeliner.
I don't have blepharitis. I told you I have eye bugs.
Blepharitis.
So me and Nick, for different reasons, get recurring styes.
And I don't really want to talk about this publicly. There's some things I'd like to keep private.
And what's blepharitis?
Blepharitis.
That's what Russell Brand has.
Yeah. I'm not a pedophile. I got blepharitis.
I've got fucked up shit in my eye. I can't see who's
They
in
look 18 to me.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a high school or not.
There's feces in my eyes that make the child's pussy look like it's got pubes on it.
looks
But it's
older.
just the shit in my eye.
It's a
There's
star.
specks of shit that look like pubes across the room. Could you argue with that if he went on CNN? He'd be like, well, he's got blepharitis. I'm not ableist.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, dude. I had fucking. I think it was eye bugs that were in my eyes that were causing styes, dude. No, I swear to God, you all have eye bugs. Look it up, dude. There's these little fucking eye mites. I swear to God. There's bugs crawling your fucking eyes right now, dude. And I started using these eye swabs, and then my fucking size started going away, dude.
Yeah. You didn't go to a doctor. You talked to one of these people that's overdosing on fucking kratom.
The bugs in your eyes, man.
I was talking to the owner of the venue on Fremont
Yeah.
Street.
The trans person at Blue DeRosa gave you all the medical advice.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Well, Russell Brand, I mean, what did he get canceled for? What was his thing?
Rape.
Was it rape? No.
Yeah.
Was it like meat and potatoes rape?
It's British rape.
It was British.
Oh, I'm sorry, bangers and mash rape.
He met a young girl. They stood back to back. They walked in separate directions to a count of 10, and then he raped her.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, I don't, who knows what happened?
You just hear at this point, is it just that, like, it happens so often that I just sort of blur it out? I'm like, until they're, like, convicted of real deal rape and in jail, I'm like, it's whatever. Let
It's
him
no
work.
real deal rape.
Real deal rape. The real ass rapist.
I'm not a real ass rapist. I'm a fake rapist. I'm not a real ass dude at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say, you know. A lot of people are saying he raped them, but they might be mistaken. They might be confused.
They could be confused.
They could be
It could have been Jeff Leach.
Right. It could have been another comedian.
It could have been Jeff Leach. They were like, oh,
What
never
happened
mind.
to him? Where is he?
He got away with it.
No, he got canceled, dude.
He got canceled too.
Oh, did he?
He got canceled, dude. He was the voice of Ghost in War.
He's like, I'm raping my own women.
What did he get canceled for? He said some shit, right? He called somebody fat and he got canceled for that? No. You can't get canceled for calling somebody a fat cunt. Can you? That's literally how I got a relationship with Corinne Fisher. You know, guys, I'm trying up here. I really got to be honest with you. It's the last bastard radio you guys are ever getting in your entire lives.
Yeah!
Oh, shit. Nick, what's the plan after this? What are you guys doing tonight?
Tonight, I'm going to go to sleep.
You're just going to sleep after this. You're not doing
Yes,
anything
I'm
else?
going to scroll YouTube comments on the new Adam Friedland show.
Hell yeah,
which
dude.
just dropped. With Chet Hanks.
With Chet Hanks, huh?
Yes. Yeah. We had Chet Hanks on. I think it was fun. Chet liked it. We sent it to him. He liked it. That's all I care about. What
Hell
about
yeah,
Skanks Fest? Get Chet? Yeah. That'd be cool. You should. What's that? It was fun. Yeah.
I love it.
He's a good guy.
He is. Yeah. All things considered. Yeah.
No.
Dude, he did that show. What was that? Was that black bitch who's on Showtime?
I don't know.
Any of them? What do you
Tremelli
mean?
Hill? That,
No. What's her name? Z-Way. Yeah. He was on Z-Way show, and she always like dunks on white guys. That's her whole thing. And he just wouldn't allow her to win. He was like, yeah, fuck you. We didn't give a shit. It was the best, dude. Watch Chet Hanks on Z-Way. He just did not
Watch Chet Hanks on the Adam Friedland show.
No. Watch him on Z-Way. Z-Way's doing some pretty unique stuff, guys. I got to be honest with you. I like
Adam
Z-Way.
Friedland.
What are you doing tonight, Tim? Any
I'm
other shows?
filing a suit against you with the Nevada County Court. I'm suing you. No, you guys have booked me on a show at 11 p.m.
11 o'clock.
11 p.m. I will not go to that.
You're not going to that show.
I'm not going anywhere near that. That's ridiculous. Stupid and ridiculous. I'm going to sell drugs for an hour.
You can.
Yeah, I'm going to sell some drugs and try to make some of this money.
Do you think that I should take pharmaceutical grade ketamine during the goddamn comedy jam tonight? Nick, will you do pharmaceutical grade ketamine with me during the goddamn comedy jam tonight?
No.
It's being a pussy, Nick.
Is it safer? Is the pharmaceutical grade safer?
No, it's medicine for a cat. It's not
Right,
safe.
right.
Yeah, that's what he means by medical grade.
I don't know if it's the best idea.
I got it from a vet.
No, literally, it's for a tabby. It's not for a human being. That's why you have bugs in your eye. You're doing cat medicine.
No, dude, I think it's like, it's like given by a doctor. Like it's a fucking...
To a parrot. It's
no,
not like,
but it's not like sometimes you get ketamine at Skankfest and it's just from Chris from Brooklyn in a nasal spray can and you don't know where the fuck that was at. This is from a hot chick.
You're just doing Afrin. That's not ketamine. Ketamine's a powder, right?
It's a powder that you snort usually, but this is like a tab that you put under your tongue. And apparently it just gets you all fucked up. Has anybody done it yet? It's been going around. It's pretty solid. Tim.
I mean, hey.
Let's party tonight, doggy.
Yeah. No. I appreciate it. I don't want to see you do anything. Don't do anything too crazy.
No, ketamine's the least crazy of all the things, right?
Okay.
Yeah, dude, you fucking just... You go into a K-hole, yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's in a wheelchair from ketamine.
Let him do it. Give it to him.
Yeah.
Dude, you want some ketamine tonight, dude? I got you, dude. He won the worst life competition for the Legion.
But you're always in a K-hole.
Yeah, right. Give him drugs.
Yeah.
And
Our fans end up in a KKK hole.
The owner of this venue wants the crippled guy to get high on ketamine. That's why he built this place. That's why he built this shitty outdoor mall, so that a guy in a wheelchair could have the last night of his life on ketamine after watching a podcast that was a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, dude, he won the Legion of Skanks Worst Life competition. He was shot by a cop,
Were you really shot by a cop?
and that's why he's in that wheelchair.
Why
dude.
were you shot by a cop?
He's a criminal, Tim.
I'm pro-police. Anyway, I mean, you know. But thank you for coming. I appreciate it. You know.
He's a golden ticket winner. He's got front row seats at every show. Hell yeah, dude. And he sued the cops, and they awarded him over $2 million.
That's cool.
That's fucking rules, dude. Most
rule.
people in here would give up walking for $2 million.
Most people in here have given up walking anyway.
They give up walking for diabetes.
Yeah, this is giving up walking for a lot of reasons.
All right, well, look, man, this has been great. It is the annual Bastard Radio State of the Industry Address.
Yes.
I love you guys. Seriously,
Thank you
Tim
so
Dillon,
much.
Nick Mullen. Every year, you guys are the fucking best. You guys are always super cool. Thank you guys for coming out.
Good night, everybody.
We'll check you guys outside in a little bit.
Get home safe.